welcome back to my channel. I'm kind of making a video late. It's like 12 a.m. or whatever, but I just wanted to make a quick little video. I noticed some people like my zodiac sign videos. I haven't done a video on zodiac signs in probably like a year, but I know that a lot of people like to see those type of videos. So I'm just going to talk about Taurus. Now, I don't have anything written down. All this just came to the top of my head, everything I'm about to say. This is just stuff that I know, in my opinion, how I feel about Taurus. Mainly how I feel about Taurus men. Now, I don't really know too much about Taurus females because I haven't really met a lot of Taurus females. I haven't been friends with any of them, but no, I have like a couple friends, or well, like associates or whatever, or people I know that are Taurus that I like. I never had any beef with a Taurus ever. That's like the only sign I never had beef with. I always had beef with Scorpio, Libras, and different other people, but never a Taurus. My boyfriend is a Taurus. Steven is a Taurus. And honestly, what I can say about them, and you want to know what's funny, before I even get into this video, my boyfriend, he's not really into zodiac signs. He don't really know much about zodiac signs. He don't even believe in them because he don't really care about this type of stuff. But as y'all know, I've always talked about type of, zodiac signs and always been into it. But anyway, Taurus are very loyal. I can see it from my boyfriend. And what's funny is, before I met my boyfriend, y'all, this lip gloss I have is so freaking sticky. I feel like it's making my lips stick, and I'm not able to get my words out that good. But anyway, bear with me. So, Taurus are very loyal. My boyfriend, he's been nothing but loyal to me. He's very dependable. And what I was going to say was, before me and my boyfriend got together, I used to look up different characteristics and different, characteristic traits and stuff of each zodiac sign. And when I would look up Taurus, it always said they were loyal, warm-hearted, loving, loyal. Did I already say that? Anyway, dependable. My boyfriend is literally all of that. Like, he's all of that. Like, he is very dependable. They don't say that about a lot of other zodiac signs. And another thing is, they're consistent. Like, they not the type where one day they act this way, the next day they act in this way. For the most part, they are very consistent. Like, you're not going to have, they're not moods, they don't really deal with mood swings like us Geminis, like me. I'm a Gemini. And like Cancer, like one day you're acting this way, you feel this way, next day you might feel this way. For the most part, they do not change. Like, they're consistent. Like, and I really appreciate that. Like, I love that a lot about them. And, that just makes me trust him more. I trust him a lot. And, I think that they are good communicators as well. Well, my boyfriend, he's a good communicator. And, us Geminis, we like to communicate with our partners. Sometimes, like I said, us Geminis, we're weird. Like, sometimes we can be a certain way, next day we can't, we're not. Like, sometimes I feel like communicating, some days I don't. But, like, for the most part, he likes to communicate. Like, my boyfriend, he expresses how he feel. Only thing is, like, Taurus males, like, it's weird. Like, I can't really find a real bad trait, except for the stubbornness. Is stubbornness a word? Anyway, I shouldn't even ask that. I just got out of college, y'all. Don't judge me. I graduated from 2 universities. But I'm pretty sure stubbornness is a word. Anyway, they're stubborn as hell. Like, let me tell you something. And they're so, like, I don't know if this is all of them, but like my boyfriend, he's very opinionated and he's stubborn. Like when he has his mind made up on something, like that's just how he feel. Or if he feel a certain way, that's how he feel. You know, it's like you can't really change his mind like that. You can't change his mind. You can't. And then it's like he's stubborn. Like if he don't want to do something, he will not do it. Or if he wants to do something, he will do it. You know, it's weird. It's like you can't, like, you just can't force them to do something they don't want to do. And you know, that's good and it's bad at the same time, because like it's like sometimes I wish he was a little more open-minded and was able to kind of understand some things. Well, you know, kind of like stop being so stubborn. Like, you know, really like see that, like, you know, he like things his way, and he believe his way is always right. And you know, and that's how we might clash and argue sometimes, because you know, us Geminis, we don't play. Like if somebody coming for us, or if they are stubborn, and you know, we can be a little impatient. And that's another thing. They are very they're I was supposed to say they're very impatient. Well, they can be impatient if you know, when they stubborn, or if they really don't want to do something or whatever. I don't know. But Geminis, we're impatient sometimes. But Taurus are very patient. Taurus are very patient. Like, and what's funny is, like I said, before I even met my boyfriend, he was like, Taurus. It said that Taurus were very patient, and so when I meet my boyfriend, he is so patient, and I really appreciate that, because you know, I can kind of drive him crazy sometimes, and you know, I just appreciate my daggone lip gloss. Got my lips sticking, but anyway, y'all like my hair? Sorry, it's off topic, but yeah. Anyway, so like I can be a lot sometimes, and I appreciate the fact that he is very patient with me. And you know, I think that that's really good. That's a great boyfriend. Like Taurus are great boyfriends. They're very caring, very loving. Sometimes I feel like it's weird. I feel like every zodiac sign, you know, has their positive and negative traits about them. And every person is different in general. Even if y'all had the same zodiac signs, God made everybody different. Like you're different. You know, you're not like everybody else. Just like I'm a Gemini, but I'm not like every other Gemini. You know, I'm still unique in my own way. Tauruses, you know, they still can be different, unique. Like my boyfriend might not be possessive like a whole bunch of other Tauruses. That's what Google says about Taurus. Well, my boyfriend, what's funny is he always think I'm trying to make him seem like he's sweet or like he a simp when I be playing with him or saying stuff. Because he's not the type where, he might not be possessive, but he will not allow me to have male friends. I don't even want male friends. My boyfriend, he's not possessive, but he's very protective over me. Like my boyfriend is protective. They're very protective over people that they love, and I could definitely see that. And what's funny is, you know, everything I'm saying, it matches up with what some websites about zodiac signs and about Tauruses. It matches what they say. Um, that's the funny part. And I see it in my boyfriend. You know, he might not believe it, but I see it. You know, he's definitely protective over me. Well, he may know that, but he might not think that it matches what they say about Taurus on websites and stuff. But yeah, definitely protective. Also very affectionate. I don't know how the hell that should have been number one. Number one. Tauruses are very affectionate. My little brother is also a Taurus, and he is affectionate. he is definitely affectionate towards my mom. Um, I feel like they're very affectionate to women, towards males. And I think that's great. Every girlfriend, every girl, I feel like needs a man that shows affection and, you know, that's loving and, show that they care. And, I think that's so sweet. Um, it's not much I can think of right now, but that's pretty much it. So yeah, very affectionate and touchy-feely. Very touchy-feely. Um, like to touch your hair, your shoulder, like um kiss. But basically that's all I'm gonna say. I really like Taurus. And yeah, my boyfriend, he definitely, shown me how a Taurus acts. Like really, But anyway, so I'm just gonna end this video. Thank you for watching my video.